Hi, Sewing Mastery fans. I'm Sarah, and I wanted to come and talk with you and tell you a couple exciting things that we've been doing. I'm actually surrounded by a few machines that we have had in the filming studio this week. I have been gifted an amazing amount of time at home. And so some of you do know that we have a store in South Dakota called Heirloom Creations. And we have been able to be open because apparently people are sewing and need service and needles and our help to keep them going. So with very limited access, my husband, Steve, and a couple of people have been keeping that store open. I have been told to stay home and film like the wind. And so I'm excited to tell you we have finished up the Husqvarna Viking Designer Brilliance 80. That's a sewing machine and embroidery machine. We did do a little Singer this week. The Singer is simple 3337. And in the filming studio right now, I know it's way over here, is the Pfaff Admire Air 5000 Serger. So I've already filmed about 16 videos on that machine today. And so we'll get those edited and uploaded. So we're very excited to keep bringing you content. We are noticing how much people are watching our videos during this time. So we're very excited to keep coming out. So I guess in the next couple weeks, I know what I am doing. So I am very grateful for our situation. I am able to be home with my 10-year-old daughter, who, by the way, turns 11 this month. So I do have a small request. I was wondering if I could reach out to our Sewing Mastery fans and surprise her with birthday cards. So if you have been a fan of mine, you have seen my daughter Kate on some of our videos and want to wish her happy birthday. She's upstairs, so I'm trying to say this quietly. I'm going to post our store address, our Heirloom Creations store address. Her birthday is April 27th. So if you do want to send anything, I know some of you love to send cards. I would so greatly appreciate it. Not required, just a small request, because I know a lot of you ask, what can you do for us? I also want to welcome all of our Stitching Cosmos and Embroidery Essentials online students this month. Thank you so much for signing up for our online courses. I am so excited that you have invited me into your home to help you master your sewing machine. And I'll put links below this video when it's done. If you want to check out our Stitching Cosmos courses, that's some of the quilts I have behind us. This is how you can master your sewing machine. By the way, no embroidery. And some of the decorative stitches and accessories that you probably already own, but you want to learn more about them. Okay, so I'm a little far away from my screen, so thank you all for watching and saying hi. I'll respond to all your comments and questions when I am done. I also have a big excitement and announcement. I want to say thank you to everybody who has signed up for our Heirloom Creations YouTube channel. We just hit 100,000 subscribers this week. I am so excited. That's a big milestone with YouTube. So as you can tell, I am so excited. I thought we'd hit it in May, but we hit it in April, early April too. So just a quick little note on YouTube subscribers. So if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. It makes a difference. YouTube says that only 1 out of 10 people who watch a channel subscribe to it. So if 100,000 subscribers are on our channel now, that actually means that we have reached over 1 million people who have watched our video. Not just 1 million people, because we have over 3,000 videos on our website, but it is a pretty cool concept. And YouTube actually commemorates their YouTube channels with a play button plaque. And so I'm very excited to see that, and I'll show it to you when it arrives. So again, thank you so much for making this milestone happen during these times. I do know a lot of you are out there sewing, and I want to talk about a little, I'm going to give you some ideas of what you can do during this time where we have all kind of had to take a breath and do some things different that we have not had to do in a very long time. All right, let me just see. We have lots of updates. Okay, cool. Something I posted the other day is, and it said, your future self needs you. What are you doing today that is going to benefit you in the future? I know a lot of you are women. Ladies, we take care of everybody. Gentlemen, you too take care of us. And it is time to make sure that we take care of ourselves. I know this is kind of an odd way to say it, but we've all been on an airplane, and what do they say? Put on your mask before you help somebody else. Now, what that means for sewers, what do you enjoy doing? I hope you'll be thinking, and maybe write in the comments below, what is something you absolutely love? I know you love to sew. You wouldn't be watching this or sewing masks like so many are doing, and thank you for all your work. I know you're working through yards and miles of elastic and ties and bias binders. Bless you for getting out all of those wonderful accessories that you now know how to use. But we need to stop and look at something that you love to do. What is it? We take care of grandkids, we take care of kids, we take care of husbands and parents and friends. What is something you enjoy? Is there something that you wish you could just do? Is it time have you been looking at a new sewing machine? Is there one that you've just wanted over the last year or 2 years, 10 years? Let's just do it. What are you waiting for? Get it. Buy the sewing cabinet that's going to make your sewing all these masks easier. Is the chair you're sitting in a chair that brings you joy to sit in? Or does it hurt your butt when you get up? You need to take care of you. And if it means getting a new chair, getting a sewing cabinet that will help you be a better sewer, and it won't hurt your back when you finally get up at the end of the night, do something for yourself. And if it's something outside the sewing room, which we know that there are tons of things that make you happy and things that make me happy that I know I will take time to do. Don't feel guilty about doing those things. If you just need to have a day to yourself, what would you do? I just want to kind of plant that seed, because if we don't take care of ourselves, there's not enough of us to go around. And I want you to take that time. If that means taking an online course and doing something you've always wanted to do, join us or many other online courses that can help. You have teachers, infinite teachers around the world that you can invite into your home, but without having to worry about them coming. And it's something, do you know that online courses you get to keep for life? Like, you buy them and then you get them for forever. You can rewatch them. You don't get that when you go to a class at a store or at a convention. You take that class one time. The teacher says each item one time, and then you have to remember, and maybe remember the notes. But with online courses, you get to go back and rewatch them. So I do encourage you, whether you take some of my classes, Blueprint has an amazing amount of classes. Yes, 2 of them are mine on them, but I have many friends that have classes on Blueprint, and the content has grown. It's not just sewing. There are so many other hobbies. So you might even find yourself a new hobby. Is gardening something that you enjoy? Painting, drawing, even Blueprint has like hip hop classes. I know that's something like I've always wanted to do, but I would never do it with other people. So guess what? That is something I could choose to do. I love it. There's so much out there. So I just encourage you to don't forget about you. What does it take to make you feel good so you have a fabulous day? And do you need to do it in the morning? Does that mean getting up and putting on your shoes and going for a walk? So I'm in South Dakota, and the weather changes like all the time. The spring is ever like, it can be like 30 below and then like 75 degrees the next day, which by the way, we had this week. And yesterday, my phone actually beeped at me because there was a snow squall. I'm like, what is a snow squall? Well, I looked out the window and it was a blizzard while the sun was shining. I'm like, what in the world is that? Anyway, it changes. So guess what I did yesterday? I walked around my basement until my heart rate was going and I was ready to take on my day. I was not turned away by the weather. So I hope you'll do something that you will love, whether it's cooking, whether it's sewing, but do it for you. If you don't enjoy doing it, this is not the time to do it. Do something else. And like I said, don't feel guilty about doing something for you. So I will do the same if you'll do it with me. If you want to send birthday cards to my daughter, I would love it. Thank you so much. We're going to make her 11th birthday, which is April 27th. Amazing. Even though she is quarantined with her mom, but she is doing good. Our family is doing good, and we hope all of you do your part in taking care of yourself so we can take care of others. So I think I'm going to make a habit of this. I don't know if it'll be every Friday, but I'm thinking I should probably come visit you once a week. So maybe watch on our Facebook as we do another live video from the Sewing Mastery Studios in South Dakota. All right, be safe, everybody. Wash those hands.